Next one, regarding tax cuts. Please explain how the $20 million tax cut supports our efforts to get out of the basement in terms of education spending. Hear me a little bit better? All right. Please explain how the $20 million tax cut supports our efforts to get out of the basement in terms of education spending. So,
$20 million tax cut, but I don't know what.
or 200 million, I'm sorry. 200 million.
Last year.
No.
I will just take a quick stab at it. I'm not on the education committee now, but I was for my first 2 years. And the tax cut did not, that was 2 sessions ago, came into effect this year, but it didn't stop the state from increasing, from following through with the last year of the established teacher career ladder salary increases. That was a 5-year program. This was the 5th year. And it also didn't stop the legislature from dedicating money to make sure that over the next 2 years, there would be increases in salary for beginning teachers, because attracting beginning teachers is so important. So the governor's goal was to make sure that within 2 years, new teachers will start at $40,000 a year, so that we can attract those teachers. So we aren't in the basement when it comes to education spending.
And I would like to address the topic of tax cuts, because I'm on the tax committee. Excuse me. The fiscal note between the two, one to lower the tax rate, the income tax rate, and to increase the child tax credit. The fiscal note for both of those was around $200 million. But one of the things is that it said that there would be a negative $36 million impact to corporate taxes. In fact, revenue collections from corporate income tax is up $44 million. And what a lot of people don't realize is that sometimes most of the time, when you cut taxes, you generate more revenue. One of the reasons I believe that Idaho is one of the top targets for incoming residents and incoming businesses is because we have a competitive tax structure and we have low regulations. And so we're seeing many businesses flee high regulation, high tax states and come to Idaho. So we are in fact generating more revenue than we did before. April was the highest revenue collection month in the history of the state of Idaho, after our tax cut. So the revenue's coming in. We have, in my opinion, we have plenty of money to fund the government services that are needed.
I'd like to address something for the future. Was fortunate to be put on a task force by House leadership where it's a national organization for state and local taxes. It's called SALT. And we get together with representatives and senators from other states, and we pick their brains and see what they're doing in their states that's made a difference. And it was a wonderful experience for me. Our first meeting was a week and a half ago. There's going to be one in June, one in August, and one in November. And it's interesting to hear what happens in other states, whether it's a tax reduction or a different way that you collect a tax, and the growth that it spawns. Now, certainly we don't want to cut taxes with the expectation we're going to hurt our economy. That's what no one's doing here. But there are some states, whether it's North Dakota, talk to the folks in Utah, there was comprehensive tax reform in North Carolina, and those individuals are more than willing to share some of what they learned. And I'm hopeful that we can do things with our tax code that will improve our economy for everyone moving forward. And that's what we're going to try to do. I can't do it, but I can sure learn about it. We'll discuss it next year, and hopefully that's where we're going to go.
And I guess I am the only one here that's on the education. Tony's on. Good. Anyway, the state of Idaho actually, our general fund amounts that would taxes, basically corporate sales tax, income taxes. 62.8% was what we paid last year, what went to education. So roughly 2/3 of our general fund budget goes to education. It's not like the state of Iowa is trying to slide education at all. In fact, we do everything we can for education. I believe that's kind of the crux of that question. The part of the tax cut was due to the Trump tax changes, and so we had to make changes. Otherwise, the residents would have a significant tax increase. So it was a tax cut, but all in all, I think the state's doing the best we can with what we have.